guys. I was going to go ahead and chat for a minute. Try to bring us into a superpower mode. All those Lerts out there. Those people who are A-Lert. I want to ask you to go ahead and share. I'm not sure to get this out of the way. If you see this, I don't want it there. But I need to get rid of that, don't I? How do I do that? I want to go ahead and share a few things. Amongst them is some songs. The idea is that we can maybe express ourselves with music and be able to get a message across. Ring the bell. The bell is to let everybody know things are changing, and they're changing fast. All of us want to be a part of fixing it, perhaps. Some of them just want to bitch. What do we do? How do I get rid of this thing in the middle? The idea behind this is to go ahead and share. You can be a part. You can be a part of the solution. How do you do that? You act. You focus. You become an example. Right now, the world needs more Lerts, more examples. Ring this bell. You can't even touch it, probably, if you see it. I put that on there when I started this. This is mainly to get a few people to realize that, guess what? There are solutions out there. I'm going to be back in a minute. Get rid of this little tag on the front of this. And when I come back live the next time, I want to go ahead and show a few pictures on the screen. Let everybody know that it's going to be a really different September this year. Extremely different. And I want you to go ahead and pay attention. Not just to me. All the other Lerts. The people that are trying to alert you, all of you, what's going on. It's the earthquakes, the fires, the floods. It's the storms. It's a lot of things. It's time to figure this out, everybody. Don't just keep asking questions and expect them to answer you on TV. Seriously. This is what it's about. Everybody wants a new dream. I have a little story I'm telling called Wibblery and Wub. W-U-B. Very strange words. But it's a virus. A social virus. And you plant these seeds into the minds of children, even young adults, even older adults that are still children because they've been distracted on alcohol or drugs or other things that keep you from maturing, growing, and eventually developing the frontal lobes of your brain, where the superpowers are. At 49, you start wiring those brains in the frontal lobes, the big part. Yeah. So, which would you like to live in? Do you want to be everything you can be? A warrior? Wear your feather? Wear your hair proudly if you got it? Express yourself as who you are, the truth. And join us. Be a wubber. What's a wubber? If somebody believes in a world union of beings, believe it or not, it's possible. All of us can get together because we can see each other online nowadays. And if we did that, oh my goodness, imagine. What could you do to change the world? If you could go around the world in a minute. Plant your seed inside the heads of billions of people before anybody even knew what you'd done. Yeah. That's part of the reason we come to the planet. We incarnate. We take this light from within and we express it. Through our eyes, we can generate photons. You didn't know that? You have DHA in your eyes. DHA is right behind DNA and RNA. You have to have it to make humans or any other life form. You have that. It transmits through the eyes, converts sun into energy you can use inside your body. Just like the negative ions that come through your feet make you stronger. So when you get to be in your 60s, you can still have your mass, your strength, your ability to heal into your 70s. into your 80s, into your 90s, into your 100-year-old range. You can still be functional into 122 right now without even knowing what we know. Yeah. In the Bible, in scriptures, people used to live for hundreds of years. If the energy is in the air to support you and coming out of the earth to support you, and the filament inside of this gelatinous shell is lit up full strength, guess what? You don't have to age like everybody else. You can be younger, naturally. No Botox, no plastic surgery, no surgery of any kind, actually, if you can help it. No injections of any kind, if you can help it. And you can. It's your choice. Now, if you want to go into transhumanism and change things out, well, like me, I got my eyes fixed, lenses put in, cataracts. I couldn't see. I was blind. I couldn't tap the photons coming through the cloudy lenses to be able to go ahead and get the energy out of the sky, the sun, and you when I look in your eyes. Yeah. All of us have the ability to both send out energy so you can spot somebody staring at you. If they're staring at you and you turn around and look at them, you can feel it. Why? Because we generate an energy from inside of us and transmit it. The same as we receive that energy into our skin, and it goes down to the melatonin. Down at the level of the cell, we have DNA, DHA, converting energy. And RNA, which carries the signal and tells you how to build the body using all that energy. And then you have mitochondria inside of the cell. And inside of the cell, that's the batteries. And you have lots of batteries if you're healthy. Lots of mitochondria inside of every cell in your body, guys. We didn't know this when I was in high school biology. We know it now. We know this energy in me I can transmit to you through my eyes. Believe it? You should see what we can do. Time blindness. What is that? It means I can accomplish more in an hour than most people can accomplish in a day. I write millions of words. I try to do these videos. I try to accomplish as much as I can every day. Why? Don't you know you're here for a reason? You think you're just here on a vacation? Then you are. Some of us came with something to do. In my case, ring the bell. To prepare. To have a story to tell you when you're ready to listen about how you can be empowered. You can youth, get younger, get stronger. All this can happen. I'm 67. Come on, guys. If you'd said I'd do this when I was 35 and look like this, I'd have said, yeah, howdy, give me some of them drugs. Except they didn't have drugs. Now you can go to Hong Kong like you're going to a coffee shop or tea parlor and get injections into your body so you'll be able to live longer and be healthier while you're spending your time in the city getting destroyed physically from the stress, the electromagnetic energy just all over the area, and the toxins, the smog, not to mention just sleeping with your head against the wall where all the electrical energy is at and frying your pineal gland at night. And using toothpaste like they tell you to go ahead and protect your teeth. Guess what? I don't use fluoride. My teeth, all original. I got some fillings from when I was younger. Not a smart thing to do. They got better methods now. But the point is this. Keep your teeth. Take care of them. These are the circuit breakers in your electrical system. These are the pieces and parts that you have to keep. Your tonsils, your sinuses. Every part of you has a purpose. Don't go screwing them up and destroying them with a phone next to your ear. So 19-year-old girls and 18-year-old girls are losing their thyroids. They're getting destroyed. Their bodies are turning into fat because they're exposing their neck and their head to so much radiation. Trust me. I was here when the first phones came out. We carried a battery pack on the side and a phone big enough to go ahead and blow somebody out of the water now for radio transmission. And men started getting tumors on their hips, on bones. Never happened before until you started putting your phone on your hip all the time. Girls started getting tumors in their breast. Why? They slip their phone in their breast all the time in their bra. Get it? Turn on the signals and generate these signals to the brain. Trust me. Life will be much better. Much, much better. But you got to go ahead and get a grip on it, guys. Now I'm going to go and come back. When I come back, I'm going to try to show you a few more things. Or should I leave and come back? I got more. There's actually people here for change. Oh man, look at that now. If that's got an umlaut over it, that's got to be Deutsch. Auch. Bist du Deutsch auch? Ich bin Deutsch geboren. Ja, haben Sie da, ich habe da gewohnt vor 12? No, that's Spanish. Sorry about that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off. Hey, cool. You know what? They actually put me online over there for 12 minutes. Did you see me on channel? It was that big cable network. And they put me on there 12 minutes, and they never showed on the internet after that. You know, in Germany, I don't seem to be too popular because I do things without asking for permission. Can you imagine what that's like over there? I guarantee you Mr. Burger can tell you a story or two about what you cannot do and not say. And you got 6 different levels of Big Brother watching you. So if you do that and say that, you can get in trouble. And so you tend to be a lot quieter, calmer, and not so rebellious. There you go. Now, I sure hope that you guys, nobody should agree with everything I say, by the way. You got to have your own mind. I want you to go out and research things. You got to have your own opinion. Some of the things that I say for Texas absolutely do not apply in Germany. You guys are about to get so much snow on you, if you don't build a good roof and have a way to heat or stay warm, it's going to be a long, cold winter. Now, Americans don't realize they're going to get the same dish served to them when it gets cold. There's this illusion in America that we are exempt. Now, having lived in Germany and walked around in houses that were 1,200 years old, I salvaged 200-year-old houses, and they think that's insanely old. You guys have garages older than that. Spain, there's so much down in Spain, and actually probably a much better environment if you're going to be trying to live free. Although the fires right now are pretty bad over there. There's a lot of stuff going on. You're shaking and breaking. There's definitely, for the first time in a long time, the straits are down there ready to go through Gibraltar. That's all shaking and moving. And remember, this happened a long time ago again. This is a cycle. And those are volcanoes down there. And those are volcanoes at the northern end of Germany that are getting active again. And so, all over the place, this isn't just America. This is around the world. Lerts have to get out there and tell their friends, hey guys, just in case, how about having a backup plan? Just in case it's a wonderful world, and the rainbows are coming out every day, and nothing's going to go wrong, and the government's going to save us. Yeah, if you think that, you guys, you're ignorant. If you learn what's going on and find out that's not true, then you still believe that, then you're stupid. So if you're stupid, but you know the right way to go, who's supposed to pull you out of that fire you jumped into? Me? I'm trying to warn you before you jump in the fire. And if you're halfway in, 1 foot in, I'm more than glad to help pull you out by telling you what's going on. But if you want to ignore that, guess what? It's a deep pan. And there's a lot of people jumping in there with you. Now, I suspect, you're right, 100% your responsibility. Thank you so much. I agree. From all the way across the ocean, we can talk instantaneously, and this would have been impossible when I was a young kid. It took 3 weeks just to get a letter across the ocean, if I was lucky, and cost $9 a minute to make a phone call. I tried that once. In 1975, I called Germany to talk to a girlfriend. 8 minutes cost me $8 a minute in $1975. That was a god-awful fortune. I made $2 an hour at work. 4 hours of wage to make a 1-minute phone call, and a 6-minute phone call cost me a week of wages almost. 8-minute phone call. So what I want to tell you is things have changed. When I made the first cyber cafe, it cost $1,000 per gigabit. You guys carry 248 gigabits in your phone. That's $248,000 worth of memory in 1996 dollars. Got cheap, didn't it? Not to mention your computer operates at 150, 200 times, maybe 1,000 times the speed of the best computer I could buy in 1996 for my cyber cafe. And that cost $3,200 for a computer that today somebody would throw in the trash because it wouldn't have the value of oldest iPhone on the planet. It had more memory in it than that computer had. Same with our bodies. We can upgrade our bodies. It's called epi-genetics. Watch Dr. Bruce Lipton. Bruce Lipton. Also follow up and watch Greg Braden. These are Lerts. These are doctors. These are people telling you this stuff. Okay? Now, If you want to go and do something, you can also go to my substack.com. tinytexashouses.substack.com. For the people that read and they want a lot of pictures and want a lot of in-depth explanation, please go there. There's about 2 or 3 million words, if I'm not mistaken, right now. Books, novellas, effectively, on pure salvage living, but also how to live free and how to live healthy. How to go ahead and build back your body. Remember, I've got a broken back. I've had scoliosis all my life. I've got Marfan syndrome. I'm supposed to be checked out, ticketed out right now from an aneurysm, brain or heart aneurysm. But technically, I'm still here. I'm kicking. And you'll see me run around barefoot or in moccasins, just so I can prove to those who are left. Pay attention. All right? All right, guys, I'm going to get off now and come back later because typically nobody watches this long. But I've got actually several people watching that. Thank you, by the way. And from all the way over there in Spain, man, be alert. Share. Let everybody know over there what's going on. You guys are about to get slammed on some rains. We just had them. How often do you see 5,000-year rains in 3 weeks? And we got more coming. What's coming off of Javier, what's about to go across the country, you're going to wish Superman was there to save the day. Because it's going to be disastrous. Not to mention volcanoes. Mount St. Helens is spooking everybody. Not to mention earthquakes, in case you're not paying attention. Not to mention forest fires from 500 acres to 5,700 acres overnight. Mosquito. They call it mosquito fire. That's one big-ass Texas-sized mosquito. And we ain't even got to Texas yet. Our big fires are coming, just like theirs. Problem is, see, Texas got all of its helicopters to make and put out fires, but all that stuff taken away by Obama in the old days, so you can send them over to Iraq. Thank you, Obama. Jerk. And the rest of you, if you think Biden's helping us out, I want to show you on the next video what happened in 1917 when we sent the troops in the war all over the world with disease. It worked. Guess what? We're about to do it again. Except this time we went ahead and jabbed all the soldiers so they're especially weak and especially able to be taken down by another set of things that's supposed to be issued out soon. You might know about some of them. But in the meantime, please, keep your adult diapers on and your mask on, because there is one thing going around that if you're of that persuasion, keep your adult diapers on. Keep your mask on. Stay safe. The rest of you probably don't need to worry about that too much. You know what I'm talking about. All those monkeys in the trees. Terrible thing. Blessings. I'll be back.